want to thank you for clicking on this video and continuing the journey. So let's continue the journey. We're talking about 4 specific principles when asking or inviting people to be part of your ministry. Here we go. Principle number 1, ask often. Ask often. In other words, you want to get into the habit or the culture of being able to ask on a consistent basis. Not only you as a leader, but your leaders beneath you need to get into this idea that we have a responsibility to bring in more and more volunteers. Why? Again, we're talking about having a plan and asking under a plan instead of asking under pressure. So we always ask, we ask often, because we're wanting to take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. It just becomes nature. It becomes a habit. It's part of our culture. Got it? So number 1, we ask often. Number 2, we ask everyone. We ask everyone. We want everyone to be involved in a ministry. It may not end up being ours, but we want to get into the habit. We want people to get into the habit of hearing others, inviting them to different ministries. Here's the thing. Your ministry, you may think, well, this particular person would not make a good greeter, okay? But remember, as first impressions, there are 4 different categories within your ministry. You have greeters, you have golf carts, you have a connection desk, and you have liaisons. So one person may not necessarily fit as a greeter, but they might love or thrive on being able to help at the connection desk. So keep in mind that we are asking as many people as possible to be part of our ministries, but they may fit a category of your ministry more so than another. So we ask often, and we ask everyone. Number 3, we ask personally. And I love that hospitality does this. There's a personal aspect to the way that hospitality teams ask, because hospitality teams have a way of being able to form a small group and work well with one another, work in sync with one another. And so asking personally invites an individual to become part of a family, so to speak. And so by asking personally, whether it's you as a leader, or whether it's the team leader under you, or whether it's even the volunteers underneath the team leader, once they begin the process of asking personally, it provides a personal invitation into the family or the small group. Number 1, we ask often. Number 2, we ask everyone. Number 3, we ask personally. And finally, number 4, we ask specifically. Now this is where it gets interesting. Every ministry, as I said earlier, has its own sets of categories. Whether it's first impressions or hospitality. Let me pick on media, for example. In media ministry, there's the computer section, there's the video section, there's the audio section, and there may be other sections that we're not even thinking or considering right now. Those are all important specific areas. So as a ministry leader in the media department, when you go and you talk to someone whom you want to be able to become part or invite to become part of the team, they may be able to work in one specific area as you connect with them and as you talk with them. As they begin to share an area that they're interested in, narrow that down, specifically invite them to that part of the ministry. So as you ask often, ask personally, ask specifically, and always keep in mind to ask everyone.